Prince Philip died earlier this year after 74 years of marriage to the Queen. He was born in Greece and moved to the UK as a child for his schooling. His youngest son, Prince Edward, was expected to take on the Duke of Edinburgh title after Prince Philip's death. The title would then pass to his son, James Viscount Severn. But Prince Edward's daughter Lady Louise Windsor has also paid a very special tribute to Prince Philip. Prince Philip, who died aged 99 on April 9, and his son Prince Edward, were very close according to royal insiders. His youngest son Prince Edward was previously expected to take on his late father's styling, but Prince Charles must first consent to this move. When Prince Edward the Sophie, Countess of Wessex, the Queen granted him the Earl of Wessex title. It was also agreed Prince Edward would be given the Dukedom of Edinburgh in due course, when the title eventually reverted to the Crown after Prince Philip's death. But taking on his father's title was not the only way the Earl of Wessex honoured his father. He and his wife also made a touching nod to his father with a name given to their eldest child, Lady Louise Windsor. The 17-year-old's full name is Louise Alice Elizabeth Mary Mountbatten Windsor and contains special nods to both her grandparents. Clearly, one such honor is to her grandmother, the Queen, whose name is Elizabeth II. In addition, Lady Louise's middle name of Alice pays a touching tribute to Prince Philip's mother, Princess Alice of Battenberg. Princess Alice was born in Windsor Castle in 1885 and grew up in Britain, Germany and Malta. She married Prince Andrew of Greece and Denmark in 1903 and adopted the style of her husband. The couple lived in Greece, but Princess Alice was forced to flee the country in 1922 after her husband was tried in a military court by the new government. Princess Alice settled in Paris with her family and began engaging in charitable work with Greek refugees. She was later diagnosed with schizophrenia in 1930 and committed to a sanatorium, at which time Prince Philip was aged just 9 years old. After escaping the asylum, she led a nomadic, monastic existence, ceasing all contact with her family for years. She eventually returned to the UK for the wedding of the then Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip in 1947 before she returned to Greece. She was forced to leave Greece later and moved into Buckingham Palace with the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, until her death in 1969. Read more. Sophie fills terrible gap in Queen's life left by death of Margaret. Speaking about this touching honor, body language expert Judy James shared her thoughts about the close connection Edward and his father shared. Ms. James told Express.co.uk, "It is only really since Philip's death that royal fans have really discovered the very strong bonds between not only Edward and his father but their daughter Louise and her grandfather, too. The friendship between Sophie and the Duke of Edinburgh was always more visible, but it was assumed Edward and Philip's relationship faltered when Edward left marine training early, and rumour had it that his father was furious. After the ill-fated royal knockout he organised, Edward then faded into the royal background for several decades, only really stepping back into the spotlight after Brexit and revealing the mutual fondness between father and son, as well as Philip's closeness to Louise, who shared his passion for carriage driving. She added the doting father and son relationship was made even more evident after Prince Philip's admission to hospital a month before he died. Ms. James added. Edward's interview when Philip was in hospital was both intimate and openly affectionate. He spoke about his father using the right levels of humor and respect, but in a way that clearly suggested a very relaxed and close relationship. In the light of this, it is no surprise that he and Sophie chose Philip's mother's name Alice to their daughter as a lasting tribute to his father. Prince Edward also honoured his father through the implementation of the Mountbatten-Windsor surname. Lady Louise's birth represented a resurrection of his name, which had not been used in many years. Members of the sovereign's direct line of succession do not traditionally need or use surnames, and therefore Prince Philip's descendants do not bear his name, as would normally be traditional. However, then Prime Minister Winston Churchill, Queen Mary and the Queen Mother all decided no, this is not going to be the way. In 1952, the Queen issued a public declaration saying that her children will be styled and known as the House and Family of Windsor. Related articles: Prince Charles allegedly branded Edward an idiot during Furious Row. Kate Middleton and Prince William seriously considering move. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry risk fading into obscurity.